Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel. And today we're actually going to go into detailing the interior of the '09 Kia Spectra. It's never been detailed before. It's been vacuumed before, and maybe the dash has been wiped down and stuff like that. Little things here and there over the years. It's 11 years old. So this is going to be the first actual cleaning of the interior. The floor mats have never been shampooed, never been cleaned or anything like that, except for about a month ago when I did a hand scrubbing with some carpet cleaners or upholstery cleaners to clean them up a little bit. But after 11 years, some of that stain is just going to be there. There's no removing it or anything. But this is going to be a new style of video as well. I'm going to actually do a voiceover, so hopefully I can adjust the audio and everything and explain everything very well to you guys. So please stay tuned. I really hope you guys enjoy this kind of walkthrough of how I detail the interior of cars. So thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, YouTubers, so starting out the detail, first thing I do is go through and I find all of the personal property and I set it aside for the client, and then I go through and I throw away any known to be trash, such as empty bottles and stuff like that. Any receipts I'll hold on to. I'll have a pile separated just specifically for things that might be trash, but I don't want to throw away just in case they are important. And then after that, I move straight into vacuuming. I used to do the vacuuming last because I didn't want to be getting in and out of the vehicle, getting it dirty. So I started with the center console and dash and everything, but then I realized when I go to clean the floors, I kick up a lot of dust and dirt and debris, so I just vacuum first now, and then getting in and out of the vehicle. If I get anything else in the vehicle, I just go back right before I finish up and I'll hit it again with the vacuum just to make sure I get everything. Start with the floors. I get around the seat, under the seat, and then I get the seats, so when I go to clean the floor mats and the seats and the flooring, everything is ready to go. I don't have to switch back and forth from vacuuming to cleaning with fabric cleaner or anything like that. So here I'm using fabric clean to actually spray down the upholstery, and then for the heavy spots I'll come back in with Chemical Guys Lightning Fast for the heavy stains and let it soak, and come back in with the drill brush and hit it. The drill brushes and all the other chemicals and tools that I use will be linked down in the description for you guys. I think it was $15 to $20 for this 4-piece drill brush set, so very affordable and speeds up the process. So if you have a drill, this is a great addition to interior detailing. So here I'm just hitting the footwell because it's pretty dirty up there. Also keep in mind, a lot of these stains are 11 years old. This car has never been detailed, it's never been shampooed or anything like that, so I'm not expecting to get out all of the stains, but I'm doing my absolute best with the tools and chemicals that I have to make it look as good as possible. So here I've switched my smaller drill brush to really get in the corners, and that's really where the dirt is, right around where the floor mat would lay. And then I come back in with my microfiber. I try and mop up as much of that chemical as possible, and then I come in again with the vacuum and try and suck up as much as possible. Here I'm using fabric clean once again. It's a nice foaming upholstery cleaner, so I simply spray it on, hit it with the drill brush, and then for the heavy spots, once again I'll use the Lightning Fast stain remover. Here on the side of the seat, it's heavily stained, and then there's some spots on the top right here that I actually already hit once before with Lightning Fast to kind of let it soak into the stain. Then I'll come back, hit it again once more, and make sure to hit those spots really well, and then I come back with the fabric clean and get the entire seat with the drill brush. And the drill brush that I'm using for the seats is very handy because you can get into all the cracks and crevices and makes cleaning seats very easy. And then same process, after I get done, I'll come in and either hit it with the rag if I have a lot of chemical in that area, and then I'll also vacuum it as well. So I kind of showed you the passenger side on how I did the process, Now I'm just going to show you a before and after of the driver's side. You can see how black the seat is there. We do have some ink staining from many years ago, so I wasn't expecting to get that out, but I got a little bit of it out, not completely, but I was happy with the way it turned out with how old these stains are. Obviously I can't remove the hole that's in the floor mat, that's just wear and tear, but without an extractor or a shampooer, I believe the fabrics that I cleaned turned out very nicely. Moving into the back of the car, there is a car seat that's normally back there, so usually underneath car seats it's really bad. You get a lot of stains, a lot of old food, stuff like that. So the seat on the back was really dirty. The back of the front seat was really dirty, so I made sure to hit those spots really well. And once again, vacuumed it all, and then I used my Fabric Clean and Lightning Fast. And then I also use Super Clean to clean some stains as well. It's a very affordable, dilutable chemical that's good for all around the vehicle, exterior and interior. Here I'm using Speed Wipe, which is a quick detailer, but the great thing about it is it reduces up to 75% of static electricity. With this being a fabric interior, during the summertime, static electricity gets really bad. Every time you get out of the car, you grab the door, and you get shocked. Here on all the door panels and everything, two of my favorite products to use are Total Interior by Chemical Guys and Meguiar's Natural Shine. I like the OEM fresh, clean look. I don't like extreme shine. So I always start off with the Total Interior. I'm spraying it on my brush. I'm hitting all the cracks and crevices, door handle, window switches, all the switches, cracks and crevices that I can to lift up that dirt and debris and break it loose, so I can come back in with my microfiber and Total Interior, which is a really good cleaner for interior, as well as a UV protection chemical. And even though it is UV protectant, I still use Meguiar's Natural Shine over top of it after I get done cleaning, just because it leaves not a shine but a nice deep look to the interior, especially on those darker pieces. On the lighter material like the bottom half of the door, you can't really see it much, but on that top darker gray and then black dashes, it leaves it looking really nice. Plus both of them have a very nice subtle scent to them. So those are two of my favorite interior cleaners, and in the future I will show you some of the other ones that I really like as well, and we'll be testing those out. So stay tuned for some new products coming. Meguiar's. Spray a couple squirts on my microfiber and just pass over the door in every location to give it protection and to make sure it's got a nice natural shine to it. I'd say overall, with 11 years of dirt and debris and stains and everything, the way I did it, I probably got it back to about 80%, which I'm really happy with. Also in the future, once I get my shampooer and steamer, we'll see what kind of results we can get after that. Now that this car will be maintained, we won't let it get as bad as it was. So moving on to the dash, steering column, around the speedometer and gauges and everything. Once again, I'm using Total Interior because it's almost like a Windex type of chemical. It's not greasy or slippery or anything like that. You can use it on nav screens, clear plastic, all of that, and it won't leave like that film or slippery feeling like a lot of other chemicals. So I always start off with that and use it specifically on those clear plastics, around the radio, piano black, all of that. Here I'm just taking my microfiber towel and wiping off the excess interior cleaner that I had from using the brush, and then I'll come in with the Meguiar's Natural Shine and hit up the dash. This dash used to look really bad. It was really chalky, extremely dried out, and I actually did a video of a few different chemicals to see which one, if any of them, could revitalize the dash. And it took a couple weeks and a lot of coatings because it was so dried out, but I was able to get it back to looking brand new, which I'm really happy about. Here I'm moving into the center console area. A lot of stuff gets stored in here, a lot of dirt and debris builds up, a lot of food, drinks, all that spilling over the years can really take a toll on these areas. So once again, the Total Interior is doing a great job with my interior brush. Once again, all of this will be linked down in the description for you guys if you're interested in any of it. And I'm just brushing all that dirt and debris, getting it lifted up so I can come back with that microfiber and clean it up. Cup holders are always pretty nasty. Luckily, this one's been pretty well taken care of. So same process, just making sure to lift all that dirt and debris out. And same thing with their emergency brake or parking brake. Make sure to lift it up, get all around it, release it, get all around it, and make sure you're covering all the areas. Another thing you want to keep in mind is don't forget the trunk if necessary, as well as the headliner if you see any stains on it, or the sun visors as well. So here I'm just going through and wiping out all the excess, and I'm extremely happy with the way this center console turned out. Now we're just going to move through the car and quickly look at the results, which I am pretty happy with. So please let me know your guys' thoughts, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this interior detailing that was done. And if you guys enjoyed, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts or if you have any questions. And as always, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.